Now whip it. Whip it good.
Hello, welcome to WIP IT Thursdays. Rocking it solo for tonight. Some other guys may come in later. Yeah, let's get some background music going. Alrighty. Just put this back together. I'm going to send this to Don for a dummy for Hercules Buck. Stripped some paint off of it and put it back together. Soaked it in super clean to get all the paint off of it. And it's ready to be sent out. I'm going to send them one of these too. Let's see, get the chat. We got name withheld. Hello, sir. Peg Zero Dad, welcome. And if you want to jump in tonight for just a few minutes, just chat before you hit the sack. I know it's way late in the morning or late in the night or early in the morning for you right now. And that's back together. And got this. Just took this off the Helping Hands. Put some more primer on it. Need a little more sanding right there, but it's looking really good. It was the Dormammu torso. These suited bodies, they don't have much of a pectoral chest area, so I did grafted onto the chest. We make a push mold from a Spider-Man UK mold, so I gave him extra muscles. Makes him a little more beefy, works more suited to the character I'm working on. But with after the primer's dried, I do see I need to do a little sanding through here and blend it in a little bit better, and a little bit through here, a little through here. I'm also going to work on putting water slides on the chest of this one to do chest hair for Rage, and I'm painting yellow around the classic Luke Cage, so when the shirt's up you don't see the skin tone poking out through the sides. And yeah, these go over here. Leftover parts. Printed out some parts too to work on for him. They're drying. I just got them out of the alcohol wash and found something I've never tried before this week. Cherry RC Cola. Shouldn't do this, but it's so good. I love RC Cola. Then I seen cherry. It's like, yes, please. It is so good. Also did some last night. I put some green stuff and put some Sculpting Vaseline onto the arm itself. And then I was putting green stuff in here. That way I can key these to them where there's no slip on them. When they go on, they're on. Nice and tight, good fit. Hello, sir.
Hi.
Long time no get to talk to. It's like it's early in the morning for you there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, it's just gone 12:30.
That's not too bad.
Nah, it's not too bad. I'll hang about for a wee while.
How you feeling?
Okay, all right, thanks. It's you know that my dad died.
I did.
Yeah.
Dom told me about that, and my condolences, my friend. And
thank you.
it's hard. I went through that 10 years ago.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's both my parents away now, so
Same here.
it was kind of unexpected. So just kind of trying to kind of get to grips with that, I suppose, at the moment.
Yeah.
I've kind of had a bit of a creative block at the moment because of it, I think.
Dude, I totally understand. When my dad passed, I hung up the customizing for almost a decade.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
not close to a decade, but a lot of years I didn't do
yeah.
customizing.
I mean, I'm just trying to kind of figure it out, eh? So,
Yes, sir.
but I'm hoping to kind of get back into something soon enough. I mean,
Yeah.
might as well. Just I've been spending the time off work, watching old movies that you liked and stuff. So that's been fun.
Oh, well, that's
So
that.
at the moment,
You just made me think about like a funny story with my dad. It's like I don't know if you know about that TV show 24,
yeah, yeah,
or that like every episode's an hour of real time.
yeah.
I went to visit the one time he was watching that, and it's getting to be way past normal. And when he goes to bed, it's like they had a marathon going on. He said, I've been waiting for this movie to quit. I said, Dad, that's going on for 24 hours.
Jeez, wow. So at the moment, I just started Tombstone. So
Mhm.
that's come up on your channel before, the I'm Your Huckleberry line.
Oh yes, sir.
Yeah. So just started that. So I'll watch this through well, and then I'll head off to bed. So what are you working on tonight?
I'm working on another one of my original characters. I've been working on using the Dormammu, how do you pronounce his name?
Yeah, yeah.
Body, but I didn't like how flat the pecs were. So I made a push mold from one of these, and
Oh
I've
yeah.
been grafting on give him a little more definition in the chest.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because it's meant to be like he's wearing just a
Yeah,
jumpsuit, is it?
yeah,
The Red
like
Skull one. So
it's real thin. It's like it's to be super. The Red Skull is supposed to be a super soldier, but he's got a real thin chest.
yeah. But then
So
if you think of other versions of the Red Skull as well, it's not quite. There's been a guy in the mask before, more than
yeah,
once.
mm-hmm. I
Um,
got to put some eyeballs on. So I'm old and I can't see.
how is your hand? What's that you've got on?
I went to physical therapy today,
All
and
right,
they put these on help strengthen
flex,
the tendons and like
to
that.
flex.
Yeah, where the tendons are weak,
Yeah,
that kind of like helps almost like a spring function.
yeah, sure. So it puts it back in the natural position, like
Mm-hmm.
cool.
It's slowly
Yeah,
getting there. And let's see what Tuesday made 3 months since I had the
wow,
surgery.
wow.
And they're like, oh, and 3 or 4 weeks, you'll be fine.
Sheesh.
Then when I talked to them Thursday for a follow up, the lady I talked to then was like, "Oh yeah, it takes like a full year to get like your full strength back."
Oh,
It's like nobody told me that.
so how long till your right hand then?
Right now, I'm not even contemplating doing the right hand until this
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah,
100%.
yeah. That makes sense. You don't want to be totally.
Yeah, if I've stuck by their schedule, I would have had surgery Monday.
Wow, jeez.
Actually, the original schedule was July 22nd, and I pushed it out. It's like there's no way I can do surgery that soon when I can't use my left hand. And when I rescheduled it, like that's as far as I could move my hand.
Wow.
And then the more I thought about it, it's like the more longer this took to heal, it's like there's no way I'm doing my right hand right now. I might do it a year from now or something, but
Yeah. I hope it doesn't take you a year, like, for full recovery. That's a long time.
yeah, it's getting better. Like on my right hand, I can push my thumb past my pinky. On this hand, I can't. Start shaking.
Yeah.
Actually, without the tape, it shakes really bad.
Wow.
And
how is it for like driving and stuff?
Driving's fine. It's these two fingers have actually gotten pretty good.
Yeah.
Just these two is still weak.
Right.
And that's your grip strength. Your these two fingers here. I never thought about it. It's like you don't really grip with these two fingers.
Yeah.
Grabbing things, you're grabbing with these.
Yeah, so you need to kind of work on that.
Yep.
Yeah. No.
And name of Hailed was giving you condolences for you, my friend.
Thank you. Tell him thanks a lot. Yes. Unfortunately, it's something we're all going to have to go through or have gone through, but it's not. You don't kind of make allowances for it, do you? I mean,
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like that. Just trying to do things you liked, watch old movies you liked, and that. And
yeah.
So, I was going to ask you if you heard anything about the Pulse Con tomorrow.
I saw the schedule.
Yeah.
We're going tomorrow night. I think we're going to talk about what they reveal.
Oh yeah.
On the toy chat show. And
yeah.
I'm curious to see what all they reveal tomorrow.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, I'm always interested in what they're going to reveal, but then the thing is now, I only collect Legends now. I don't collect anything else. And even then, it's really like streamlined. I don't like just get everything that's coming out.
Yeah, I really need a skill back to.
Yeah, it's more. I just collect the figures I think are cool, but the character I like. So it's kind of like your Avengers and that sort of side of things. Exactly. But then I'm looking forward to a few of the ones that are coming soon. Like my Warbird's on the way. I know that much.
Oh, nice! You guys scored you a Warbird.
Yeah, I mean I forgot all about it. But thankfully that's coming. So I pre-ordered like the Odin and the Hulkbuster. I try not to kind of pre-order an awful lot of things, but
they drop everything all at the same time.
That's it. It's like this will be ready to dispatch in October 24 or whatever, and it's like
we're moving up the release date.
You get the notification a week later. You're like, all right, well. But I got. Have you got any from the recent Iron Man wave, the retro ones?
I did get to the recent retro wave with She-Hulk and all those. Yeah. I didn't get somebody. I got most of the wave, but I passed on the gold armor for like the second appearance, second version armor, the gold armor.
Model 1, yeah. I got that one.
I got the first one, and and there's a few things I didn't like about that one.
Okay,
the head's too small, the hands are too small.
The there's always marbling on the plastic in an annoying place as well.
That too.
And it's meant to be like a solid piece of metal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a nitpick, is it? It's not that big a deal. It's not a deal breaker. And even then, if you wanted to, you could basically just do over the top of it and cover that anyway. So I mean, it's not that big an issue. I got.
I saw that Model 1 at our discount chain. We get stuff out around here like Ollie's.
Yeah, so that annoys me every time I hear somebody mention ollies. Figures for a fiver and stuff. It's ridiculous.
I came close to getting an extra one,
Yeah,
but mainly the chrome it.
yeah, yeah.
I passed it. I passed on it. I was
yeah.
like, well, one's fine. I don't need to chrome everything.
I got that one, the Count Nefaria, and
Mm-hmm.
the Model 9, the Neo Classic with the big John Romita Jr. boots.
Mm-hmm.
It's technically not right, but
Yeah.
I mean they'll bring out the streamlined one because the boots are kind of Model 10. Were they? It's been the space one, the Galactic Storm suit, but
Yeah.
John Romita Jr. just drew them big, and they ended up just being that, as far as I remember.
I was glad to see them finally redo that. Um, the old Toy Biz armor, the Pentagon armor, or whatever
Yeah,
number they call it.
well, it's 20, is it? I think.
20, I think. Yeah.
I think there's a whole load of confusion about that as well because of how it's drawn and different artist styles and stuff.
Yeah. So just about every artist like put their little twist on it too.
Okay, but then there is it not next year they're meant to be doing the Heroes Reborn wave
Oh,
or another Iron Man wave, and then the proper Heroes Reborn armor with the big flukes on the back and stuff.
I know Don is really excited for that one.
Yeah,
He
I
was a
would,
huge
I would,
Iron Man fan.
I haven't bothered about getting the like you say the Pentagon armor or the Model 20 as it is, but I might do if I get it cheap enough. I still haven't taken them out of the packaging yet, but I will.
Well, same. Most of those. I do have a really. Don made a really nice replacement cape for Count Nefaria,
Yeah, I saw that. That was cool. Like,
and that thing is really good.
yeah, that's good. Is it got? Oh yeah, it's got like
It's got the wire in it.
the rope kind of across the middle. Yeah, it's cool. Like, he's got. It's only the thing that annoys me about him. He's only got the grinning head. An angry head would have maybe been cool.
Oh
But
yeah.
he's also got the big Vulcan shovel hands.
Oh yeah, those
They're huge.
those first hands they made for the Vulcan mold.
Oh, they're massive.
Huge.
Yeah, it's far too big.
Fists are fine, but the open hands are.
Yeah.
They're like for like a Hyperion mold or something.
They're somebody a wee bit bigger, eh? Like your Luke Cage kind of thing.
Or a Hercules.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're too big for that mold.
They do look a bit daft, like, but I mean, hopefully I've got enough foreign white hands I should be able to.
Yeah, it's one thing that's nice when they did is it? These are angel hands. No, that's the giant hands.
Yeah, that's the big ones. Well, like you've got like Emperor Doom and stuff like that.
So they fit the Hercules. They look good on the Hercules arm.
Yeah, look the right scale for him, but yeah.
But they're just way too big for a Vulcan arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, put some. Last night I put some sculpting Vaseline on the arm. And I put some green stuff in here. That way I can form fit it to like it'll just key on one way.
Yeah.
That way they won't slip. That's what my previous ones I did. I never did that, and they just rotate around when you're moving it around.
So that's a Hercules shoulder, or is that a Thor shoulder?
That is the Thor shoulder, Hercules bicep down.
Because Thor's the peg waist, isn't it? So you would fit.
Yeah, that's so I could. I dremeled out the socket for on this. That way I can use the Thor shoulders.
Yeah, that makes sense. But the hole fits the hole, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I just had a. Let's see. There's the unmodified versus modified. See, it would stick out too far.
Yeah.
It won't even peg in. It's too deep.
Yeah, the curve of the shoulder joint is deep in it. That's big enough for the.
socket is like way deeper,
Aye.
but
Yeah.
the exact same peg,
Yeah.
peg size, which worked out great.
Cool.
So
Speaking of, how is Rage coming on?
he is coming along really good. I was going to do some water slide decals tonight to do the chest hair.
Yeah. I wondered if you might. Who was it you did before with the chest hair? Was it G.I. Joe?
Yeah, it was just a G.I. one I was just messing around with.
Yeah. I remember that though.
That one.
Yeah, this boy. Yeah.
Yeah, so, everybody's like, "Oh, go ahead and do it." It's like, all right.
Yeah.
I want to get a vest put on them, but I'm never getting one yet.
So I can't remember. You probably mentioned, but the Rage vest, it fits on that Warpath.
Oh yeah, it fits.
I know you were doing like clearances and stuff. Yeah, that's so much better even now. You can tell.
Yeah, it's proportion-wise, it's just so much better for the character.
Okay, yeah. He was always quite. I don't remember how tall, big guy Elvin was he?
Yeah, he was a huge guy in the comics.
Yeah.
Like, when they had this mold available, I was like, I don't know why they just didn't use this. Their body choices sometimes is quite makes you wonder what were they thinking.
Well, I like you were saying to me about the Warpath, even the proportions of that whole figure are off.
Yeah, he's got those big giant thunder thighs and
and then you like you say you've got the Thor ones and stuff, the Rage ones.
Yep,
they're just better proportioned.
When you put when you change out the legs, just the Rage legs along like the Hyperion waist and everything looks so much better with that upper torso. The torso is great. It's just the legs. I noticed on the last one I made of my character lore.
Yeah.
Once I noticed how big those thighs were, I was like, it just started bugging me.
Yeah.
It's like, I gotta do another one.
It's amazing though how something so small can, at the time you maybe don't think, and then every time you see it after you notice it, you're like, nah, that's not.
Once you see it, you can't unsee it.
Yeah. And then there comes the time you just have to say, no, I'm sorting this.
I would almost wish they would do what I did here and just they like to keep molds around, just make a new waist piece to adapt Hyperion legs to Warpath torso.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand that with Hasbro as well. They've got all the stuff there.
They can make new butterfly joints and use these arms.
Yeah.
And they look better. The parts are there. It's just arranging them. I just had to put a spacer here because they make like a whole new waist piece.
Yeah, that's a cool idea though. I mean, it does the job. I take it the articulation's still in the waist and that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it's just a spacer, like you say. It's a spacer. Spacer in Scotland means something totally different, by the way, but never mind.
Oh yeah. Well, what's it mean in Scotland?
That means like an idiot.
I like that.
Spacer.
That's awesome.
He's got an idiot waist. Yeah.
There we go. He's got an idiot waist.
Sorry. Hi. There you go. Is that the other Luke Cage at the side I see there? The Power Man.
Oh yeah.
Oh, on the to the left of you.
Oh, this one
on the desk.
Yeah, I'm painting around the arm, so you won't see that.
Yeah.
Skin tone through the arm.
So the other hack was like the electrical tape.
Yeah, I want to do something more permanent. And
yeah, I get you.
So I'm going to work on that right now.
Oh, there we go. I didn't bother with him. I said last week the whole
little things like that, so it can bug me to death.
Okay, yeah.
It don't bother nobody. Wouldn't bother anybody else, but it's like, I gotta fix that.
I think I didn't fuss about the 2-pack, the Heroes for Hire 2-pack, but the more I see that Luke Cage, I think he's a really cool figure. Like,
Oh yeah. So I don't know why, but people are selling the Luke Cage and keeping the Iron Fist. It's like, okay.
Yeah. I missed a Luke Cage for like 15 quid.
Oh, well.
I should have bought it, but I didn't even twig at the time that I kind of wanted it. You know what I mean? And then, like I say, the more I see it, and the more I think, but it'll come up again. They always do.
Oh yeah,
Things always come around.
I'm surprised that Danny is the bigger draw for a lot of people, and they're selling off the Luke Cage.
Yeah, I have no real pull to either character, but just think it's a cool figure, and like for an event shelf, he fit in fine.
Well, and they fixed the size problem too. Like the first appearance, Luke Cage, you might as well just say he's a teenager because he's short. The one I'm holding here.
And the Netflix one's Hydro Man, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's not that tall either.
Hydro Man and the Rider series Punisher used that body.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I did get the Ghost Rider. I mean, obviously it's not going to be, the bike's nothing like yours, but that was
I did. I'm going to copy X Scorpio's fix for the Ghost Rider and
do
some JoJo boots on it.
That as well as the nose,
the windows, yeah,
the lights basically on the nose cone. But he's still in the box. I've not taken him out of the box yet. Not taking my Ramen Racer out of the box yet either.
Oh yeah, I got. I took the black one out of the box, but I haven't took the orange one out.
Yeah. Did you see? What did you think about the bread car?
The 18 man. I like it.
The prices are great. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah. I would say there's no electronics in it, and that's why it's so cheap.
No, I know that, but I mean,
well, to me that's great because I don't need electronics.
No. For what it is, it's going to be a whole lot of
with the Ramen Racer, where they were doing the Hell Charger.
Yeah,
they had to do electronics, so that added to the cost.
I haven't taken mine out of the box other than to look at it first because I don't have a wee screwdriver. I need to get a set of wee screwdrivers for changing all the stuff in that.
Mm-hmm.
And what slightly irked me was, no, it's not annoying, it's a minor grievance. I bought it because of Blade. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I mean my idea of that Charger is either Bullet or Blade, and in the Fast and the Furious films, but I bought it for Blade.
I was going to ask you which configuration you're going to put it in as.
Yeah, so mine is definitely Blade with the short scoop on the bonnet or the hood, you guys call it. But the only thing is the wheels.
Ragnar Arts, hello sir, and AK is here. Yeah, I like the different options for the wheels. I wish they would have gave you all the for the black one. I'd like to be able to get the set of wheels that's on the orange one too, because I like those mag rims.
Yeah. I wanted the wheels in Blade, or even like Blade 2, the wheels are like a single billet piece of aluminium.
Oh yeah, those would have been awesome.
That's what I wanted.
I always liked those too back in the day.
Yeah.
Those are classic style rims.
Yeah.
Way back in.
But I think are they not bringing out a second version of it?
I think they're going to do like a Mad Max edition.
Yeah, they're bringing out something else. But even like accessory packs for what they've already done would sell. I mean, we'll see. we'll see what happens.
Mhm.
I'll like I say, I'll get it out of the box eventually. I don't think I'll be using any of the hell charger stuff. Like that's not what I bought it for.
Yeah, just you had to buy all the hell charger stuff to get the stuff for Blade.
Yeah. My rear lights were really tight to change over.
Mm-hmm.
First time I just heated up the space and it fit in, but it's a cool piece, like, so the van will be smart.
They're going to do a Knight Rider too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're getting licenses, isn't they? I mean,
Well,
or they're going for them at least.
they're going for licensing, but I think them doing stuff without permissions hurt them.
Yeah.
Because they were talking about like trying to get a license for mask, and they gave it, and Hasbro gave it to someone else.
Yeah, that was just announced, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah,
I knew that was going to bite them in the butt. You start making stuff without licensing and go to the company that actually owns the license. They're not going to look favorable to you.
No. It's IP, is it? I mean,
That's their bread and butter, is their IPs.
Yeah.
And that's Hasbro's big thing right now is their IPs.
Yeah, I mean,
they just about don't. Hasbro almost seems like they don't want to be a toy company anymore. They rather just license their stuff out.
I mean, I don't mind if things are done right. I mean, just, like for other collectors, fair enough. I like I say, my collecting days of getting everything and anything are gone. They weren't really ever here, but I mean, I stick to what I know and I like, but I can still appreciate other things, of course. I mean, like, I was never into Transformers or anything like that, but I mean, I always thought how cool they are, and still do now. But thankfully, I never had to go down that rabbit hole.
You're a fortunate man not to go down the Transformer rabbit hole.
Yeah.
There's so many Transformers.
My mate still likes them, but I mean, I can appreciate how cool they are without having to collect them. But the I like Battle of the Planets. I think Ramen were doing that. I think they got the license for that. I used to love Battle of the Planets. Remember the toys back in the 80s were like they were like metal, really heavy metal, like the God Phoenix and stuff, and it came apart in the wee cockpit and that. I still remember them, so I'd be interested in seeing them, but I won't be getting them. Like as I was saying about my mate, I think he bought the Marshall Brave Star. Like, it's cool.
Get it roughly the right size. Yeah. Not too wide. Sketching out. I want to cut it in a couple pieces to get it to conform. Yeah, I envy people that can paint body hair by hand. I can't do that.
No, I wouldn't even know where to begin. That's the thing as well. There's always somebody doing something, like even somebody like yourself. You can't do everything, but you can appreciate it.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
I look at other customizers and just get inspired. I don't get jealous.
Yeah, that's the point. I mean, it's I obviously I'm way below an awful lot of folk. But if I can do stuff that I'm happy with, that's fine enough for me. But like talking about body styles you were saying earlier, like the Hasbro ones, I get so frustrated when they bring out a figure and it's like the new Hyperion, the Dr. Spectrum 2-pack for a start. Brand new Hyperion. Brand new body on Hyperion. And then still give the
bucket cap for Dr.
That's
Spectrum.
just ridiculous. And then they've got the Sunfire body.
Yeah, and they just recently updated the Sunfire to be pinless.
Yeah,
They could have gave us a pinless Dr. Spectrum.
it's daft, like totally daft. So when I did mine, I was like, this is what we should have got.
Yours is gorgeous. It turned out great.
Thank you. I did one for me, and then I did one in kind of like more comic book colours for my mate, and it's so annoying because it's all there.
Yeah.
All this stuff is there.
It's all there, and they could have easily done it.
They would give you a 2-pack, but either they put
Then
in one.
they turned around, did the next 2-pack, and gave us a proper.
Yeah, both
Used
figures.
the updated Sunfire mold for the Wizard and Vulcan for the Nighthawk.
Yeah, so Blur and Nighthawk are on the new bodies.
Yeah.
But it's like sometimes they just think, all right, here's a 2-pack. Here's one brand new body. Let's throw in some old crap we've got, and nobody will be bothered. Or they do the old thing about doing the 2-packs when it's one figure that everybody really wants.
Yep.
The other ones just to kind of throw in piece like I don't know much about.
The new Hyperion mode, I would have bought a bunch of several of those.
Yeah.
Individually, because I like the size.
Yeah, it's good figure. Like, one of my favorite customs of this year has been the black custom that Rio Ter did.
Mm-hmm.
You seen him?
Yeah.
So like the black costumed Hyperion. So
it's like, I don't know why they don't do that too. It's just a simple, easy repaint that people would buy. Everybody talks about would love to have a black suit Hyperion.
Oh yeah. It's like you say as well though. That sometimes the choices are just baffling. You don't. Who is in the meetings that say, right, this is what we're going to put out, and this is how we're going to put it out? Obviously, money's a constraint to them. Yeah. They want to make money, but if you put out the right thing, people will buy it.
It's like it used to make like a top 10 list all the time. Like people want list or the UFOs.
Yeah, exactly.
Great set of villains.
Yeah.
It's like, make them.
You could kind of see that being an Amazon set though, not like they were doing the 5-pack ones and stuff like that. Because I mean, it's all there already as well.
Yep.
It's just shorter legs on a Hulk torso for Ironclad for a start.
Hulk smash.
Gentlemen, how you doing, Gary?
Evening, Dom. How's it going?
Good. Nice to see you, man.
There I go. Well, you're not seeing me, but I know what you
Well,
mean.
yeah.
we got I was glad to get an invite, might as well. I'll hang about for a wee while.
You're always invited, my friend.
Thank you very much. How are you doing?
Good.
We were just talking about Hasbro's crazy choices of bodies and things they're putting out and stuff.
Well, what we've always talked about that kills us is that they've got already the perfect body for a certain character. Then they'll go out and make an entirely brand new mold, and it's not even the right body for the character. Like, for example,
the new thing, that deluxe Thanos they did.
Man.
Oh, that body, that one they made is terrible. The articulation's terrible on that thing.
And he's tiny.
Yeah. It's like, why didn't you just use the Apocalypse body?
Yeah.
That Age of Apocalypse was the perfect, the boots and everything.
Yeah, he's good size.
Don't get it. I don't, man. Like, honestly. I'm surprised. You know what? We were actually kind of surprised that we've been talking about a good recipe for Scar all along, and we were saying that you can't get any better than the what's it called, Caliban body.
Yeah.
We've been saying that for the longest time, and I remember we were saying, knowing Hasbro, they're probably going to do something stupid like use the MCU Smart Hulk body, which is totally wrong because that's bigger than the 80th anniversary. Like taller, it's a little taller than the 80th anniversary, and he would have been bigger than Hulk.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised they actually did a good thing there.
That's the thing. It's like, why don't they do more interchangeability of their bodies and parts?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Jared's got, like Collector Express has got, like on the Rage, he's got the Warpath torso, and then the lower, the Rage or Hyperion body. They fit, they work together.
All they have to do is make a waist piece and make it, and they can use it all the time.
This is the point though. Look at like that's perfect for Rage.
Yeah, it's gonna look amazing. If he gets piece to put on the chest here.
Trying to find something to put water in.
How long were people saying to put the Venom on the Omega Red body? They still released a couple more versions of Venom on that stupid Hyperion body. Like I mean, they know, like they had the body. Like why you waiting so long? Like make the fans happy. Like
that's it's obviously we're not privy to the inner details, but who is in the meetings when they decide that this is how to put out a product?
Yeah, I know.
All this stuff is there, but they just use it in strange ways. And then sometimes they get it really right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Other times it's like a real near miss, and other times it's totally off. You're like, well, go by your successes.
That's right. Exactly.
Well, like, here they did Molten Man on a Sunfire, which makes him too damn small.
Yeah, he's too small. Yeah. Yeah, it's stuffed. It's stuffed.
Well, exactly. You know, like the thing that kills me as well is when they're using like parts that should be already retired, and like you're still making female bodies with those crappy parts.
Oh yeah, the female
with the skinny legs.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's the thing. I've not even taken my Photon out of the box, other than to look at her. She got the thin legs.
Yeah.
The
one that came with the Doom 2-pack?
The Secret Wars Doom.
I think she's got good parts.
Yeah, I mean, she looked all right, but like I say, I haven't had any other than a wee look. So
I think she is good to go. Just got terrible arms.
Yeah. Sleeves are ridiculous.
They gave her like the old style arms so she can have those sleeves.
Yeah.
I don't know why they just didn't do like the Storm, just do like the fabric stuff. And you could have gave her like functioning like bicep swivels and all that.
That as well though, like the choice of body type is never going to go away, is it? I mean, I don't feel the need for every big character to be on this new Vulcan just because it's the new body.
Yeah.
Like I don't see the Vision, for example, on that body.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I always saw the Vision as kind of like more wraith-like. It goes in with the character. He's going to be like a ghost, I suppose, is he? But
yeah,
it doesn't need to be huge. So I didn't bother getting the new one. I bought a cheap retro one instead.
Yeah.
The only thing with the older Sunfire molds is that he's got small shoulders.
Then if they're under a cape,
that's just a nitpick for me.
If they're under a cape, though, it's not really.
Yeah,
that's true too.
I don't see the need for every new character to be on it. Obviously, some are, but
yeah, like don't make us sick of that like they did with the Bucky Cap. Like everything was on the Bucky Cap body.
Yeah, not everything needs to, like you said, needs to be on that body.
I think, and if they could sort out the hands, it would be perfect.
Yep. They gave them those giant hands.
Yeah.
The fists are fine. The open hands is like, and they want to give those open hands. They must have tooled those open hands with that mold, so they run them every time.
Yeah. I did my like the HasLab Fallen figure. I changed that onto the Vulcan because I just wanted the better articulation for him.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of the Grim Reaper body too. There's issues with like the shoulders always get chewed up when you're trying to use them.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And the biceps look weird. They're like weird elongated biceps.
Almost reminds me of those old Shield agents. Remember on that Kazar body? Those were hideous bodies, man.
That's the thing as well. What the Kazar body's so daft. His legs are like 3 feet long.
Yeah, and they're using it for a mostly nude character, and it's got fabric lines sculpted onto the body.
But for a 6-inch figure, though, his legs are like, where are they going?
That must be the template that McFarlane uses.
Yeah, well.
Oh, is that the new one? The new Kazar's got long legs?
No, the old.
You remember Collector Express did his, and he was on about the big feet.
Oh yeah,
He's like big clown shoes. I put him on the Sunfire body.
Oh yeah.
The only thing is, the annoying thing is, the new arms don't fit on the Sunfire pegs. But you can make them fit, of course. But I just used Bonebreaker ones instead.
Oh yeah, that Bonebreaker, man, if you bought who came with the torso?
He was a Vulcan.
Yeah.
So I bought a bunch of Vulcans while they were on clearance. So I ended up with a lot of Bonebreaker torsos.
Yeah.
You got the torsos, and those arms are perfect. Like they pop right out, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's laying down nice.
Let's go. Yeah, I can see it. Like...
Wow. Where are we with the comments? Jeffrey Torres. Hey, what's up? What up, Jeffrey?
Good evening to everyone else.
So, what do you guys? Oh, I got. My wife ordered me Odin it's a Canadian retailer, Canadian web retailer. She ordered me Odin back in the day because I didn't want to get them at first because of the price, whatever. So she ended up doing it. She was like, "Oh, consider it a birthday present." Meanwhile, funny thing is, she just got a notification saying that it should arrive at my house tomorrow, and that's kind of early for here.
Wow. I was saying my Warbird's on the way. Oh,
you actually found one?
Yeah, well, like I said, I forgot I'd ordered it. So pre-ordered it, and she's on the way, so she'll come by the weekend.
You know, even if you're not interested in the character for yourself, that was a good purchase, man, because I don't know what's going to happen with that. I don't know if they're going to re-release her because they're just going crazy for her.
I don't mind that version of the character. I do not like that character at all. But that's another story.
Oh, I prefer that costume too. Like I like my Carol Danvers in the Warbird costume.
Yeah.
Over the Captain Marvel one.
No.
Any day.
No. Nope. Can't do it. Definitely Warbird's better for me. So it's cool. I mean, there's bound to be more Avengers reveals coming, like so.
Yeah. So what do you guys think we're going to see tomorrow's reveals?
That's the thing. Could be anything.
I would love to finally see UFOs, but I know that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
What
Try again.
do you think there'll be another Marvel HasLab soon?
Oh, from understanding, they're going to go away from the HasLab.
Yeah, I thought that as well, because the only one that hasn't been done in old Toy Biz redo is Apocalypse. Eh?
Yeah. Oh,
Won't be long
I
till
could see a Fin Fang Foom.
Yeah. We got the pre-order things for Dragon Man this week as well. So
From where they're talking, that's going to be the new model going forward instead of the HasLab.
yeah, so like a made-to-order kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
you guys, did you guys go for it?
Yeah.
I haven't yet.
Yeah,
You got to like October 17th to order.
yeah, and then not until next year anyway. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm, but
it's got to be built, is it? I mean,
seeing how the original one is like $500-$600.
yeah.
$85 is not a bad trade-off.
But the amount of people moaning that it should be like $50 and stuff like that.
It's cheaper than what I thought. I thought it was going to be around about $100.
It's a 10-inch body. It's all new. And the other gripe is he doesn't have painted wings.
yeah, you got those that wingspan, and then you got
The folded wings.
yeah.
They're not painted.
I guess redo this the solvent to eat through the paint right there.
Oh wow.
Not the paint, but the decal.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I got a hole in the.
Oh yeah.
It had like a little shave spot on his chest. Look at that.
And with
I never understood that fact either though. Is he not still 13 years old in that body?
Oh, Rage?
Or is his body aged?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know a lot about the character.
Because he was 13 years old, yeah? And then the toxic waste or whatever it was augmented him.
Is that the original character? I didn't know.
Yeah, so he's a 13-year-old in a super soldier body.
sort of like Prime then.
Oh, yeah. Like the Ultraverse character Prime.
Even Shazam.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's another one that they kind of give us like a version of it. They don't do like the perfect version of a figure. They never do it first time.
Nope.
Because you know that down the line they're probably like, oh well, this is the, you know what I mean? This is the one folk have been wanting for a long time, and give us it in the first place then.
Well, that's what they did with Venom, really, because they knew people were going to keep buying it.
Yeah.
So they had us on the hook, right?
Yeah, that's what Gary was talking about earlier. It's like they kept putting it on the Hyperion mold, and then they finally give it to us the right way.
Man, how many times did they put that figure on the Hyperion mold? Like 3 times, right?
Well, the Absorbent Man wave 1. At least. The Monster Venom. Monster Venom wave. The Build-A-Figure wave. That was that one as well.
Well, same thing with Sabretooth. They gave us Sabretooth on the Hyperion body twice.
Yeah.
And then they put him on that awful freaking that skinny version, which is supposed to be like
the Grim Reaper body. Yeah.
Grim Reaper one. Yeah.
It's like the one which I actually used one of the older ones that's on the Hyperion mold and put all those parts from the Grim Reaper one, which are scaled for the Hyperion body, and it looks great.
Oh man, they're
It's
just
like,
playing with. Hey, you know they're just playing with us at this point, right?
Yeah.
I think they do troll their fans quite a lot. I think.
Yeah. Let me see. get to these comments for a sec. Jeffrey Torres says, Yo, CE, I figured out the boot problem with my Superman figure custom. I just sanded the peg so the boot can pop off easily.
Oh, cool.
And Name Without says, in the new Night Thrasher limited series, Rage was older mentally, but he was a smart kid when he first came out. I don't know much about the character as well. So.
Indeed.
Speaking of HasLabs, though, it won't be long till we're getting Giant Man if we went for it. Eh?
Yeah. Did you back the Giant Man?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Not me.
I thought it was a great piece. I just didn't really have a place for it.
Yeah, I mean, like you say, I'm an Avengers fan, so
Yeah.
I'll be honest, the price was great.
Yeah.
Was pretty good for him.
I just the ridiculous people were on there. Oh, it's too expensive. It's $200 for a 2-foot tall figure.
yeah.
No, it's not too expensive.
The only part of it that didn't come to fruition was the Skrull head, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got your zombie head if you're inclined, but that one won't come out of the box for me. Like, it's just cool that they gave us the 2-pack version of him in the same costume.
Yeah.
That was a nice touch.
I still got my Toy Biz Giant Man.
Yeah.
The Build-A-Figure, not that ugly 12-inch one that they
I know.
released afterwards.
I know the one you mean, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, Goliath as well. I mean,
Yeah, I was not a fan of that body.
yeah, that was strange. Strange one.
You know what? That was just a scaled-up version of the awful. Remember the Silver Surfer body back, and the Vision was on that body. That really thin Hasbro body when they first started. Oh,
Yeah.
With the weird hips.
yeah, that thing was
The
awful.
wide jointed hips and
Yeah.
And they just scaled that up for those figures. I remember Silver Surfer was the 12-inch Silver Surfer was on that body. Goliath and Giant Man.
Well, I'm looking forward to him coming. I don't know where he's gonna go, like, but we'll figure it out. I'll have him.
Although I didn't back him. He's a very nice looking figure.
I was thinking about that earlier today. I mean, how that campaign was the first time I noticed like the kind of negativity involved in the kind of collecting community.
oh, there's some channels out there. They just thrive on the negativity. Like
One of the sides of it that I just really just couldn't get my head around at all. Like,
well, it's like the same type of people too. Were like talking about the where you said you don't not in the Transformers when they did the Omega Prime. HasLab for Robots in Disguise. It was like, and they were bitching and complaining about that being too expensive. It was like, have you collected Transformers? No, it's not too expensive. You're $250 for two big robots and a deluxe class that combine. That's not too expensive for Transformers.
the thing is, though, I mean, ordinary collectors don't care about profit margins and things like that, but the companies have got to kind of make things worthwhile for them, right?
Oh, yeah. It's a publicly traded company. They got to make a profit.
Yeah, but so things cost what the cost is my point. So you either you decide to get it or you don't. It's just
you're complaining about it is not going to keep them from making things.
But it was the whole side of things that trying to put other folk off from buying it or trying to decide for other people.
Yeah, they were like trying to shame you for buying it.
That's why it nearly didn't fund. I mean, it was only the last few hours it went
Which
like kind of through
when we were talking about it, was like, I like it. I wasn't funding it, but I liked it.
No, yeah.
Because
I think with the whole
So I got a
Engine of
certain spot
Vengeance.
for my Avengers stuff, and I got a big collection.
Yeah, yeah,
And if I got that, I basically had to like build a whole new shelf to display.
yeah.
Which I'm already going to have to build another shelf, but
Yeah, you know, the negativity also went the opposite way when it came for the Ghost Rider car, whatever they were calling it.
Yeah.
now that I don't blame kind of the negativity on the Ghost Rider one though, because that was way overpriced.
No, I don't mean the negativity. The negativity was going the opposite way. People were shaming you for not funding it.
Oh yeah, they were calling
that?
they were calling you the pores and stuff like that, and
they were saying, "Oh, you guys are pathetic. How much you expect to pay for something like this?" Meanwhile, you're complaining about people spending $200 on a 2-foot figure, but you're going to spend $350 on a car that looks like basically an upscaled McDonald's toy.
the sculpt on that the original Hell Charger was just not good. They didn't bother to go to Dodge to get a license deal with Dodge to actually make a charger.
Yeah.
If they made a charger, I would have been actually interested in it. And Dodge would not have said no, because that's right up their alley. They got the Hellcat, the Demon, and all these different things with the cars. They would gladly.
Chrysler
They'll probably come out with a special edition car and call it the Hell Charger.
Chrysler has dealt with Marvel in the past.
Yes.
For like multiple movies. The Hulk movie, there was a thing with Chrysler.
Yep.
Dodge minivans. I remember
the Fantastic Four. They had the Hemi Fantastic car.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You don't want to know the scary thing, though. Honestly, if they did get a license if they're charging $350 without a license, you know how? Can you imagine how much they would have charged if they got the license?
Well, they were just over. They knew they were overcharging, because the next thing they did was Giant Man, and it was like $150 cheaper and a lot bigger thing, and a lot more detailed thing.
Exactly. Darth is in the house. Party on with the crew. How you doing, Darth?
So, Tom, you were saying about the Pulse Con. What would like an ideal reveal for you? What would it be?
For Marvel, again, I might be biased, but I'd like to see the UFOs, but that's kind of like a dream that'll probably never come true. And I don't know if maybe I have a feeling we're going to see something from the Captain America movie, because that's the next movie coming out.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling either something involving Red Hulk. Obviously, you're going to see a new Captain America with new costume and whatnot, new wings, whatever he comes with. And apparently the spoiler was, it's not really a spoiler, it's in the trailer. There's another Falcon. I don't know who that person is who's playing the new Falcon, but
it's Joaquin Torres is the same guy from fucking the Winter Soldier, Falcon and the Winter Soldier series.
Oh, the kid there. Okay.
Yeah, the tech guy, right?
So he's
tech guy. He's the new Falcon, as far as I remember.
You know, the only sad part about it is if they are going to give us a MCU General Ross, now it's not even going to look like General Ross, because he doesn't have a mustache. You know what I mean? If they're going to give us basically a Harrison Ford version of General Ross, they may as well just make it not make it General Ross, because it doesn't look like General Ross. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I want him in his freaking military outfit. I want him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, that's one thing I would like to see is, in comic wise, some Hulk supporting characters. I want a General Ross, a comic book General Ross.
How could you not have a General Ross in your collection, man? I mean, we might have to go for that.
A Rick Jones General Ross would be great.
A-bomb.
Yeah.
I'd like more Avengers and villains reveals.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it'd be fine for me. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. They got a lot to focus on though, because we're gonna have to deal with Marvel, Star Wars,
Yeah.
G.I. Joe, Dungeons and Dragons, Transformers.
The Hasbro panels. I mean, not the Hasbro. The Marvel panels way later in the day.
Yeah, it's usually later on, is it?
I'm trying to think. I don't know what they're gonna reveal for Marvel. I honestly don't know.
See, the thing is as well with the last one they just did, when they revealed like the Astonishing Wolverine and the Superior Spider-Man, the Odin, all these ones.
Yeah.
Thankfully, because I don't collect them all, you don't automatically feel the need to go out and get them pre-ordered.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But other ones, you can kind of still pick and choose, and there's something kind of for every kind of collector.
Mm-hmm.
But it's always I kind of like it just as much now when they reveal things that I don't need or don't want.
I understand that feeling too.
Oh, we're just cherry picking at this point.
Yeah. I think you have to the way. I mean, collecting's a thing that should change over time. Your collection should change and evolve, and whatever your focus should. It's usually at the beginning, it's kind of a scattershot thing. Well, it was for me anyway.
Yeah.
And then I decided to kind of focus more, and I think you get a little bit more enjoyability out of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just what you get is kind of got a place almost.
That's right. Yeah.
Like I said, you wouldn't get Giant Man because you don't have a place for him, but that's the most important thing for me. How cool the figure is and everything else. Fine. If it's a cool figure on a right body and it's from one of the franchises I collect, I'm in. I'm happy.
Yep.
But a lot of the time things aren't. So you're like, well, fair enough. Leave it for other folk.
That's right.
You can still appreciate it because you'll see enough of it.
That's right.
The only time I get upset about anything is like when it's a character I really like and their body choice or something. They just completely bomb it.
Yeah, they mess it up. That's so frustrating.
It's like something I've been wanting forever. When like Danny Ketch, we were talking about, they made him so small.
Yeah.
It's like, why did you make Danny Ketch so small?
You know, one of the things that I don't really like hearing, okay, when they do these reveals, and you know what? It's been for a few years now that whenever they do all these big reveals or whatever, there's maybe a couple of figures that I'm going to end up buying from these new ones because my collection is so big and I've been running out of room for the longest time. But I am not going to complain. The only time I'll complain is just exactly what Collector Express is if it's a character that I want and they put them on a crappy body and I don't like what they did with, the version of it or whatever, that's what I'll complain. But if it's a figure that I don't want, I'm not going to sit there and say, why'd they make him? I don't want him. Because you know what? Somebody will want him.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
So, you know what? To me, it's just, okay, I'm passing on this.
That's the only time I ever get upset about any kind of thing like that. Yeah. It's like when they like, man, I wanted that so bad, and it's like I originally had pre-ordered 3 of those Ghost Riders because Danny Ketch Ghost Rider is one of my favorite characters.
Great.
But when I seen how small he was, I've still got 2. I already got 1. I got another one on pre-order at Big Bad Toy Store, but it's Danny Ketch, so I gotta get it.
I had one on pre-order at Walmart here in Canada and one at Big Bad Toy Store, and you know what? I just canceled the second because I'm gonna make a version because I already got the bike that Canon made, so I'm like, you know what? I've got one pretty much more than halfway done, so I'm just gonna continue with that. I'd rather have a bigger one somewhere in my collection. At least I can make it my own, right? So
Yeah.
I'm not going to complain though, because again, I'm going to display them on the bike, so that I can fudge the height, but it would be nice to have them a little bit taller.
Yeah.
Actually, the height is only one part of the problem. I kind of wish he was a little wider too.
Oh yeah. He really need to be like scaled up. They made him true 112 scale.
Yeah.
Instead of being 111 scale like everything else. But he's still a good looking figure, which it's what bugs me. He's a good looking figure. I just made him just too small.
The only that's one part that bugs me. Another part that bugs me, but not to the point where it's like a hit or miss type thing, is they should have given him the head is different, like you said, but
he needed bigger fire.
He needed a different head sculpt altogether.
Yeah,
that catch has always been. It looks like his skull, is surrounded by flame. The whole thing, Boxing Can is it's evening. It's band season again. I'm out enjoying the performance of my kid and the marching band, and the football game is okay. We are winning.
Well done.
Good to hear from you, my friend.
Yeah, that's the only part about the Ghost Rider. He should have had more head flame.
Well, yeah, it looks like almost the exact same head sculpt. It is a little different skull. The flames are exactly the same. Those are the same sculpt.
Yeah, exactly.
But
and I like what they did with the eyes too. You can actually see the pendants there.
Yeah.
We'll check back later. Cheers.
Cheers.
What else? Hopefully it's not going to be like totally MCU based. Like, I know I'm expecting something from the Captain America.
We've had a lot of comic book base, so it's kind of iffy what we're going to get tomorrow, I think.
You think they're going to give us anything from the Deadpool movie?
If they're smart, they will.
Yeah, the popularity, and because it's so hot right now, if they give us those variants, man, I'm telling you, people are going to eat that.
Hopefully they're smarter than Marvel Comics, because Marvel Comics currently right now had a popularity. They killed off Wade Wilson.
What?
Marvel Comics is run by idiots.
That's right. That's right. There's a new Deadpool after all, is it?
Yeah. You would think, like, hot movie out. Yeah, let's get people to read your comics. Let's kill off the character that's in the movie and replace him with his daughter.
From the future, isn't it?
Hard to tell. I haven't kept up with Marvel Comics. When they told me that, when I heard that nonsense, it's like, yeah, that's why I don't read Marvel Comics no more.
Yeah, I don't read Daredevil anyway, but it'll probably be something like that.
Wow, that's ridiculous, man.
It's like it's the same thing they did with the MCU stuff all over again. When MCU was hot, they replaced all the characters. They did all new Marvel.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, why would you get rid of your staple characters when the height of their popularity? It's like people are going. You would think it'd be like the business model. Hey, I just watched this great movie about Captain America. Let me go, or Thor, and make a comic book about that character. What? Those characters are not in the book no more? Iron Man's not in the book no more?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
The other thing that kills me though when it comes to Hasbro or Marvel period, or the thing that I don't get is they don't strike it when it's hot. Okay, like, when you had the first Avengers movie, there was their opportunity to make a Shatari build the figure. Nope, no Chitauri, and we still don't have one unless you collect Marvel Select. Now after how many years Endgame came out or Infinity War, and now they're releasing a 2-pack of the Overriders or whatever they're called. Like you rather than strike the iron while it's hot, no, they wait years after. And that's why hopefully they're not stupid when it comes to this Deadpool movie, because I guarantee you, if you release a wave of just the variants, people are going to buy them left, right.
Be the perfect time to give us a blade. Be great for our charger too.
Yeah, there you go. That's good. That'd be one to pick up. Anyway, I think I'll do it for me, guys. I'll catch the rest of it.
Gary, and you ever want to come in and talk, my friend? You're always welcome.
Thank you again for the invite. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it was so nice catching up with you again.
I'll look forward to seeing how you go on with the rest of this and see what the reveals are tomorrow.
Definitely.
Okay, guys. You take it easy, eh?
Yeah, have a good night.
Have a good night, sir.
Cheers. Good night, guys. Thanks again. Bye.
Bye.
Man, love talking to that guy. He's such a cool guy.
Yes, sir.
Name with House says, I think there will be any video game based figures. Have there been any video games out like recently, like newer video games?
I have no idea. I don't keep up with that anymore. Oh, Capcom. Yeah, that could be a possibility.
Ooh,
there was a leaked list of Capcom characters.
Yes, I forgot about the 2-pack. Was it Psylocke and Juggernaut? No, was it Psylocke and Juggernaut? Or
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
It's something Wong shared it on the Discord, the Collector Express Discord.
Yeah.
And they do it. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that's something. Jeffrey,
all right. I think that looks pretty good.
Oh, that looks excellent. Jeffrey Torres is asking, would the Vulcan body be a good base for Deadshot?
I think so. That'd be a good size.
Deadshot, that's
DC Comics,
Deadshot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can get one too, the crosshairs would probably be good too. It's on the Spider-Man UK. It's all red and even got a head with like a monocle thing.
Yeah, he's got the same kind of eyepiece, right?
Yep.
Jeffrey says, "Oh, I heard about the leaks. I heard it from that one English. Yeah, I forwarded that video. I don't remember the name for jeez, Dan Who or something.
Dan Who? Yeah.
Yeah, he. I heard he's pretty reliable too, but a lot of people kind of rely on Rectangular's leaks.
Yep.
Because he's been like spot on. Yeah, I'm not holding my breath for you, folks. Bro, I'm telling you. Name Without says, I'd probably buy a Shuma Goof. Is that one-eyed guy? From the
I think so.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly. I remember that list. I saw that list too. The Capcom versus Marvel. That'd be so cool. I'm tempted to buy that Jada Toys Mega Man figure because wasn't he in the game too?
Yep.
Such a cool looking figure, man. You know that seeing that figure makes me want them to release an Astro Boy the same scale as that. Yeah, Jeffrey says Shuma Garuth is that one-eyed guy.
One-eyed purple people eater.
Jeffrey says, I thought about using the Vulcan body and the 3D printed parts I saw on Etsy, but they're made for Crossfire body, so I don't know if it'll work for Vulcan. The Crossfire body is not bad if it's on the Spider-Man UK. I can understand wanting to use Vulcan, though.
Yeah.
Maybe the seller on Etsy can accommodate the body difference. Maybe he has options for that. Always reach out to the person and they might be able to help you out. You print those water slides yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you have that paper. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's not. You can get that paper off Amazon. It's not that hard to get. It's just a learning curve. When I first time I made them, I didn't know you were supposed to seal it, and as soon as I stuck it in water, like the ink just dissolved.
You actually have to spray it with a sealer?
You got to spray it with like dull coat or whatever, like a lacquer.
Oh, I had no idea about that either. I figured you just put it in the water.
Yeah, you put it on water. If you just printed it, the ink all goes away.
Yeah. Yeah, Name of Health says Jada Toys Astro Boy. You know what, man? At this point here, if we can get the head 3D printed and maybe customize a Mega Man, because I don't know if they're going to release an Astro Boy. I'd like one, but they made that Mayfex one, but they made him
There's one coming out. It's an import figure.
Yeah.
You can actually take the skin off of it and see the robotic skeleton, and it's still articulated.
Yeah, that thing is expensive though. I'm liking Jada Toys' price point though.
Yeah, the $25 price point is a little more reasonable.
And I mean, Mega Man and Astro Boy pretty much have the same type of bodies. It's just you just need all flesh, so that looks great. Holy man, so realistic, man. Jeffrey says, yeah, maybe I'll ask, but they're on break at the moment. They said they'll be back late September or early October. Yeah, it doesn't hurt to reach out and ask, man. They might be able to resize it for you. I guess people are using the Crossfire because, like Collector Express just said, it's pretty much color is there. You know what I mean? The same. The eyepiece is there. It's an easy custom for you.
Plus, if you can find an Ollie's, it's $10.
That's even better. Name of Health says their Mega Man figure is about $20 US. That's a lot better than that import price. But that is such a cool thing. I like the way that you can, like you said, you can peel the skin off and he still has like the skeletal underneath.
Mm-hmm.
That thing is probably about 100 US, close to it.
Probably.
And with those Mega Man figures, if you ever wanted to make a custom Astro Boy, there's different characters. I think there's a white one, which would be easier to, or a different costume. If you get the white one, it'd be easier to paint flesh tone on that one. Jeffrey says, I already have Corsair parts, like the shoulders and hands. All I need are Vulcan and Icarus. Saw Robo using his boots, which look cool.
Yeah, that's what I use the Corsair parts when I did my Solar Man of the Atom.
Yeah.
Changed out the butterfly joints, the shoulders, and the boots. That way I didn't have to paint them. I think that looks pretty good.
Best way to make a custom.
Yep. somebody asked like about paint rub on that short video I did for solar. I said, well, for that one, there's anywhere I could, I replaced the parts with Corsairs where there was less minimized paint rub, where if you don't have to paint it, you don't get paint rub.
Exactly.
And
Jeffrey says, I'm still waiting for them to make Mega Man X figures so I can get Sigma. They've got a couple of waves of the Mega Man figures, Jada, already.
Yep.
Different versions of Mega Man plus different characters. I think there's like 3 or 4 versions of Mega Man. Man, I see good things in their future, eh? Jada Toys.
Oh yeah. Well, they're doing on SDC. They announced like what Scooby Doo line too. They're gonna do that. And...
Oh man, I would love for them to get. We've said it before. DC line license.
Oh yeah.
Oh geez, if they made DC, I think every Marvel Legends collector's dream will come true to have toys that'll pretty much scale with their Marvel Legends. You can do the mash DC and Marvel. I would love to have a shelf of mixed characters. That would be wicked. Or even a standoff, DC versus Marvel.
Need to put some solvent on one little spot here. When you're doing water slides, this Microsol Microset is a must. The Microsol softens the label paper where you can actually get it to contour around curved surfaces.
Oh yeah.
If you don't have that, you can't get it to lay down. I'm gonna let that set. I'm not gonna do the stomach until after these dry. Let these set for a day before move on.
Yeah.
But they look good.
Showing Hasbro how it's done, that's for sure. Jeffrey's asking, is it possible that Jada has the rights to Mortal Kombat? I don't know. I didn't hear anything about that.
Haven't heard anything yet, but I could totally see that. It fits what they're doing, and if they did, I would buy their figures, because if they do Wave 1 Mortal Kombat figures, first game Mortal Kombat, I'd buy it, because I love the original OG Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm.
And I would so buy those. Oh, let me grab these parts over here. See how these print. They're super tiny. I was wanting to see how they do.
Jeffrey's saying, what do you guys think of the game figures made by Spin Master? I'm not sure. Are those the skulls for your character there?
Yep.
Oh wow, that's so cool.
I found some on Cult 3D. Put on the belt.
Oh, that's so cool.
I'd have to cut it up, but
sand it flat at the back, right?
Yeah.
What else? He's got one on his chest and on his belt, or?
No, I printed 2 different styles. This is like a ornate Mexican skull.
Oh yeah.
And I just want to see what it'd look like. I think I like it better without the jaw, just the top half. And these were real tests. These are super tiny and delicate. They're like a filigree.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see if I can get that for the boot.
Oh wow. Gotta be careful with those. Holy shit, there's so
Yep.
Jeffrey says, I saw someone on Instagram mentioning Jada asking if they'll make Mortal Kombat figures or him wishing they'll do it. And Jada replied with a like to his story. You never know.
Yep.
At this point here, don't want to sound like a broken record, but I'm really hoping someone who makes good 6-inch figures gets the DC license.
Yep.
I'm so freaking tired of seeing McFarlane make these characters that I would love to have in my collection, but I'm not buying DC figures off him unless they can be fudged in with Marvel.
Yep.
I'm not collecting 7-inch figures. I'm sorry. He makes a big Barda, yeah. Maybe I'll talk about. Maybe we'll see about that, but.
I think that could work.
Tiny, eh?
Yep. I just crushed that one. Not paying attention.
How many you need? 2?
Yeah. I'll just print them again. I think they could stand to be a little bit bigger. This was a test. This is what I was wanting to check to see too. This has filigree on the side. To harden this, I can use it as a stamp. And put some details on the belt.
Nice. EOB, hey CE.
Hello, sir.
I'm here too.
And
Bob's got a question for you. Shoot.
yes, sir, Bob.
Trying to make a big bar. Yeah, we were just talking about bar.
Mm-hmm. Now, Token is working on a big Barda. He's using the new She-Hulk.
Oh, wow. Another option would be, there were a couple of, before he actually gave a Wonder Woman that actually looks like Wonder Woman, McFarlane made a couple of Wonder Woman versions that could have passed for a Barda custom. Oh, Bob's saying he wanted to use the new figure from Brutal Realms.
Oh, yeah. Those would definitely work.
Or the new She-Hulk from Marvel Legends. Yeah, Token's using that, so that's going to be quite a... Well, depending on what version. Is he doing, like, fully armored version?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
He's done one before, and it was gorgeous. He used a different base, and it should turn out nice.
Bob's saying, and the Jane Foster Thor? Oh, the chest.
Well, I would assume the Jane Foster Thor. It's the comic book version.
Yeah, isn't she? She's bigger, right? Than the.
Yeah, she's on the uses like the moonstone parts.
Yeah, Bob says he purchased the big Barda STL head STL, a comic version. Yeah. I wouldn't mind a modern version either. And I don't know who would release that, but because she's barely wearing anything, she's got those like
the bikini, the
well,
Barda.
it
But
looks like
that's actually an old version. She actually wore that bikini back in the day.
yeah, it's more like those. She's wearing like the was it athletic shorts and like a crop top type thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that version either, but most likely if they do make her, they're going to make the armored version.
Is that small enough for you?
That's tiny enough. Bob says his question was that Thor chest work. Would that Thor chest work with the She-Hulk figure? Oh, She-Hulk's big.
I don't think it will. It's going to be too much of scale difference.
Yeah, he's just saying he thought you might know. Yeah, that She-Hulk's a big girl, man.
Yep.
You're probably going to have to sculpt on top of that rather than using... Unless there's another figure that's... Maybe, I don't know if a McFarlane chest would work.
Where'd it go? There it is. Putting these parts in the UV thing. They're so delicate and soft right now.
Oh, so if you just put them in there like that, they harden up?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
I left the skulls out for now, though. I'm going to see if I can cut them, sand them while they're softer.
Bob's saying that he pre-purchased the female Brutal Realms, the Athena one. She has all the parts for a big Barda. Yeah, Name Without saying the Brutal Realms might be good for an old school big Barda. True. What you got there?
Some of those sword hands I printed for one of my other character, but I printed them way too small. Just wanted to see what they look like. They're little tiny ones. They haven't been hardened anything yet either. They're still.
He's a shapeshifter, right?
Yes.
Does he have a peg hole in the back?
No.
I was thinking for these smaller ones, picture like a Carnage or Venom type thing where maybe a couple of them could be coming out from his back. That would be pretty cool for a shapeshifter.
Yeah.
It would have been good if you had a peg hole in the back. That way you could make some kind of an attachment. Amos Health says they are also making plain female figures for Brutal Realms. That'd be cool.
Doing this before I harden harden it so it'd be easier to grind.
Is that the full skull?
That's one without the jawbone.
That looks really cool. Bob's asking, do you make armor parts or do you try to find pre-made ones?
Well, these have been made by our friend Custom Cannon. He modeled them and I printed them out here. Like I said, the gauntlets here too. He's got a few more pieces he's working on for me. There's a chest piece. There's a piece that goes up here. It's got a couple of clasps, but it would go on each side where like the cape would attach to. And it's got like a tech detail through here. I need it before I can finish sculpting the chest because I need to know placement. He's got a belt buckle too he's working on. Once I get those, I can finish sculpting. So this is just basically on hold until I get those parts. Because it's how I want to sculpt the chest dictates to the position in that collarbone piece. But I love these boots. So
a bit excited about starting. Oh, no need to apologize, man.
Yeah. I love how these boots turned out. These new ones he did. Got the jet boost. Got the jet boosters back here incorporated, and got the logos on the ankles. Added some height to them too. My character is supposed to be like 7 feet tall. He's big. He's a big dude.
That's a good base for that size, that height, then. First cut.
Man, it looks good. The more it dries, the better it looks.
That's making me want a rage figure now. I don't even know, like you said, I don't really know the character at all. But if it looked like that, I would buy it.
Used not that hard too. Like the crack the waist on a Hyperion. I just drill a hole in the bottom and use my snap ring pliers and pop it. Comes right apart.
Just from that little hole, eh?
Yep. Snap ring pliers, great tool to have in your work in your tool chest. When you squeeze them, they open.
Yeah.
Actually, I was wanting to try it all this.
That death's head too?
Yep. I'm wanting to try to pop that waist.
So that's the Colossus body, right?
Yes, it's Colossus body.
So Colossus, this figure, Age of Apocalypse, Sabretooth, and what's his name? Cyber, they were all on the same body.
Yeah, well, yes, Cyber's got the on that body, and Cyber is didn't realize it till today. I was talking to my friend Jason, and Cyber has different shins than Colossus, so he's those bigger shins.
Oh yeah.
He was. We were talking about. He's wanting to try to figure out how to add some height to Sabretooth. And you want Sabretooth to be taller. And the shins on Cyber are the biggest shins they put for Colossus mold.
Yeah. Well, I was saying, have you ever done a Mongol figure, the one from McFarlane and Lame? I was thinking of doing one with a what's it called? A knockoff Juggernaut.
Actually, I got that Mongol figure was on sale.
The DC one?
Yep. And I was gonna. It's on my plan to fix it. Put Solomon Grundy arms on it. I just need to resculpt over the top of that, and I need to change the hands out and put bracers on.
I was looking at Marvel Legends controller. He's a little too small for a Mongol, isn't he?
Yeah. Mongol is a giant. It's the well, they put such tiny arms on the Mongol figure. So when you put the bigger arms on it, helps a lot. I have thought about in the past using the DCUC body, at the big Kilowog style like body.
Yeah.
And insert into the tank. And fast. There it is. I dropped the There's something I was wanting to try to do on this. And that one was a little weak spot, an accident, shouldn't have happened. That broke. I've never had that happen before.
You just glue that right back in.
Yeah, you can glue it back on, but I never had one of those break before. It was plastic one's already been weak. Because the snap ring pliers didn't touch that.
Yeah, nowhere near that.
But one thing I was wanting to see, if I got it here somewhere. Yes. These are Marv's legs.
Marv.
Yep, from
Legendary comic book?
Yep.
Oh man, I haven't seen one of these for ages. I was trying to see where the hell they came from.
Been sitting in my fodder bin. I've been toying with just putting it back together. I took it apart years ago.
Yeah.
And wanting to see.
Those legs are great for Bane customs. your character.
Yeah, the Cryogen. The Krogan. I'm sorry.
Which I'm trying to.
The one with the spikes, like coming out like through here on the sides here, with the Yakuza tattoos. Yakuza. That could totally work. The only thing that sucks about those, I didn't realize those are wide jointed hips.
Yeah. So you got to actually turn the ball if you want to move different directions.
Yep.
I hated those freaking. Oh man.
It'd be a big dude on this build. A build like this. Use like the saber-tooth upper body.
Oh yeah.
Where the color is almost similar to what I already need anyway. So I was wanting these legs here.
You try to put those hips on there?
Actually, no, I want these legs to try out. And in here, no. I don't know where I put it, but oh. Actually, what I was thinking is putting them on this. Putting a set of those legs onto a warpath.
Is that going to give it some height?
Oh, yeah.
Which character? The same guy or?
Yeah. This is actually it's an experiment, and I'm making this for a surprise for a friend. I use the push mold. I made a push mold off the Luke Cage torso, so I got look like the fabric's going to stretch across the chest now.
Yeah.
I like it. Did it on the back too. But I think that skull there is going to work just fine.
You're gonna harden it.
Yeah. The full skull is, I mean, it's a little bit too big. I think if I was going to use this one, it looks cool, but it needs to be scaled down more if I print another copy of it.
Kind of like the other one though. The other one looks
without the jawbone. I think looks better.
Yeah, it looks like I don't know. It looks like a trophy piece. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I don't see the jaw staying on. It just looks pretty cool like that. I like the way the bottom has like an ending. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. This matches the artwork better too. This style.
Yeah.
I just found that this I thought looked cool. It was like basically like a Mexican decorative skull.
Uh-huh.
So I thought that was kind of neat. Let me grab those pieces out of the UV thing.
You got any hopes for G.I. Joe Classified reveals?
Well, I don't really know too much more what they can make. They've been doing a really good job. So I can't really, whatever they make, I'm gonna be happy with.
It'd be nice if they gave us some of the obscure characters that didn't really appear too much, like the fridge. I know.
Oh, I would love a fridge.
Yeah, I mean, use a road pig body. See the size of that thing?
The bazooka would be good.
Bazooka would be good, but
Road pig, yeah.
Fridge is wider. I mean, road pig's got that wider.
Well, they made bazooka a lot bigger than he should be because they use slaughter and I think legs, and he is giant. Bazooka should be like a regular sized guy, and they made him like slaughter size.
Yeah.
So it made me think, and he's got that jersey. So it made me think that's why they did that, because they wanted to reuse it for fridge later. Because he's way too big to be bazooka.
Yeah, but now that I see the road pig upper body, I'm thinking if they are going to make a fridge, they got to put him on that one.
Yeah.
Because fridge wasn't exactly like a ripped guy. You know what I mean? He was just a big boy.
And I would like to see the +2. The fridge is not in good health anymore. Be nice for him to like get some money from a license deal like that.
Yeah, exactly. And the other one that I don't think we'll ever see, only because of getting the license for the likeness, is the Rocky, the drill sergeant Rocky, or
the Rocky was never released, so it'd be nice to see him finally get into the.
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
It's good to go to put the shirt back up. Just need to heat it back up. I might put one more coat on that.
That's a Luke Cage?
That's the first, like one of the first appearance from last year that was too small.
Yeah.
And I just doing like the yellow paint around the arms, pull the shirt down, that way you can where you don't see the skin tone poking out around the arms. A lot of people just use the Tamiya masking tape, which is yellow already.
Oh yeah, underneath.
I'd rather paint it. If you're gonna go do that, go all out.
True. I'm gonna have to pick something up for my Ghost Rider bike. I gotta do something. That's another thing I was gonna ask. I know he's been drawn 3 different ways. Either the headlights were usually white, yellow, or orange. Or no, not orange, silver. I've seen them silver too.
Yeah.
What do you think when you think Danny catches bike?
I think yellow.
Yeah, but you know what? Every picture that I've been looking at lately is white. I don't know why.
Yeah.
The headlights shouldn't be solid white on that bike. I don't know why they draw it like that. But yeah, I'm going to just do yellow. Namath House says they could make a hardball and a big lob.
Oh, yeah. Big lob. He's the basketball player guy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind a armored Cobra Commander. Now we've gotten several Cobra Commanders, but I always liked it. What's funny, I saw a friend of mine post the other day, like he always hated the armored look. I'm like, I liked it. Well, it's the only Cobra Commander toy I had too as a kid, so
The armored one,
it's
yeah.
part of the nostalgia of it.
That was like me with Road Pig. I didn't have very many toys when I was a kid, but I remember I did end up getting a Road Pig, and it was like, oh man, even though he was a bad guy, he used to make him a good guy. Yeah.
Now, one thing I think would be cool to see, since we basically got all the dreadnoughts now, is their vehicle.
I kind of remember the vehicle. I just can't picture it in my head now.
It's kind of like a crazy looking Baja buggy with a Trans Am front end with machine guns on it.
Yeah.
Blue and red and with a black Trans Am front.
I don't own any of the dreadnoughts yet. I don't think I'm going to. I only wanted to get the base teams.
One out of us.
I was late to the G.I. Joe party, man.
Well, they're doing like the retro cards now, so you can get caught up.
Yeah, well, I am caught up. I got Duke. I got Scarlet now. I finally got myself I got Roadblock a long time ago. Gung Ho. I got a retro Gung Ho, so now I have both versions.
Nice.
Which, like you told me back in the day, you can just use the non-retro card one as a different character because they look different.
Yeah, they got completely different head sculpts.
Yeah. So I'll just leave one of them without the Gung Ho's got to have his hat. The other one, I just won't have the hat on him. Just looks like a big bald guy. So, who else? Yeah. I got Flint. I got General Hawk. I'm kind of got to get Beachhead since he was one of the bosses. You know, I got all the bosses so far except for Beachhead.
He's retro carded too, so you can get a Beachhead pretty easily now.
Well, yeah, there's kind of a delay over here with him. I got Scarlet and Lady J. Now I'm waiting for CoverGirl, man. She's so hard to get. Every time she pops up, she's like 50-something bucks.
Oh, I can throw you one in your box.
You got CoverGirl?
Yeah.
Well, let me know how much you want for her. I'll add it to the list.
$1 million.
$1 million. Are you serious? I didn't realize you guys can get her easy.
Oh, Sector 2813 got her for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. One of them's already spoken for my buddy Kevin, and you can have one of the other ones. There's one, 2,
Thank you.
3,
Hunt is over.
and 4. And I put the Scarlet's head on that. Because on Scarlet, I put a Black Widow head on.
Oh, nice. So I'll probably put Scarlet head on her. And if I can get that movie Scarlet, I'll put that on my Scarlet.
Yep.
Oh, geez, thank you.
So that's young Joan Rivers.
I got CoverGirl now. My wife's asked because she knows I've been looking for her.
That's young Joan Rivers right there.
Yeah, I gotta swap that head for sure. Oh, Name of Thought says they should also make Super Trooper. And you're right about the fridge. Oh, about putting him on the Road Pig body. AK says they released Dreadnought Zanzibar in the classified line. Have they released them yet? Zanzibar?
They announced them now. I don't think they have released them yet.
Is he the other brother?
Yes.
Zartan, Zorana, and Zanzibar, right?
Yes, I think.
Yeah, I remember Zartan had a younger brother and sister, right?
Yeah.
And AK also says his vehicle would be small enough to release. Who, Zanzibar? I can't remember what his vehicle was. No? No, he's not the brother, or?
Oh.
Zanzibar's, he says.
Okay.
Now I'm confused because I thought Zartan did.
Is Zanzibar the driver of their vehicle?
Probably not, because he's saying that Zanzibar. Oh, Xandar is the brother. Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, these names are all confused. Okay, so it's Zartan.
Oh, that is perfect.
You got it right. Oh, the decal for the belts, or the design you're saying?
Yep. That's what I was hoping it would work out like that.
Oh, it's got like a leather. Oh, wow.
The filigree, it's like pattern.
AK saying that Zanzibar had a small green vehicle with an airboat fan on the back. I think I remember that.
Oh, yeah. Remember the vehicle, I can't remember his name.
Looked like one of those swamp riders with the air fan.
Yep.
I'm surprised they haven't released Slaughter's vehicle yet.
The what now?
Slaughter's vehicle?
Oh, that might be announced. Never know.
We're already on the second version of Sergeant Slaughter.
Yep. I want a third. I want his Melloway version on a retro card.
They should be releasing him on a retro card because a lot of people want to collect them just to leave on a retro card.
Yep. That'd be a great piece to get signed, too.
Yeah. His daughter's at a lot of those shows, too, eh?
Mm-hmm. Back in the day, imagine picking her up for a date and Sarge opens the door.
No kidding, eh? He had a voice and a face. You can't confuse with anybody else. It's funny though how they made him so jacked in the cartoon, which I understand.
He's a tall dude, he's a big dude, but he was never that ripped.
No, he's barrel shaped. If anything, he's always been like, he looks like a barrel, man. But he's a big boy.
They in the cartoon he's like Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah, he's got the 6-pack going on, and in real life he just had a keg.
Yeah, that worked out nicely.
AK says, I saw the transforming vehicle of Slaughter's Triple T is up on Entertainment Earth. Those 3 3/4 figures that come with the Transformers are so good.
Yep, they're O-ring figures. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one more time.
They stick to the plastic?
No, I need to make some more. It's not going to be long enough as it currently sits. I need to mix up some more screen stuff.
Yeah.
We'll do this and we'll call it a night. Hindsight, probably I could have made the print a little bit bigger. That way it had more room to trim off. I made it like the width of the inside the belt.
Yeah.
So I may end up doing it again, and this is basically a test run. But yeah, this was the whole thing was a test. I want to see how that, because the filigree is like reversed on this print, and that's what I was wanting. So it'd be raised up when you stamp it.
Yeah.
And it's more this dries, the better that looks.
Oh, that looks so good, yeah.
I'll take a little bit of that paint and just kind of feather the top a little bit. I'll blend it in a little bit better.
Man, I've had more sugar these past few days than I have in the last year.
Yeah. Well, it's a birthday, so.
Yeah. And my wife's is the day after mine, so.
So you all been hammered with birthdays.
I've been making homemade tiramisus. I made one for my wife, just had extra for her to bring to work. And then, Enough Said Customs, who was on our show as a guest once.
Mm-hmm.
His daughter's birthday is late August, so he used to live like right around the corner from me for a while. I usually meet up with him somewhere. Never usually on time, but usually later than his daughter's birthday. I bring her a little gift, and he asked me one time if I ever make, because he saw an Italian reel on Instagram. He's like, "You guys have this stuff in your house, the tiramisu?" I'm like, I make it myself. He's like, "Okay." He goes, "Where's mine?" So I made a little one for him to bring home. And then my nephews are coming over on the weekend, I guess, because they weren't able to come for the birthday. So I had to make another one for them. I made 4 in total. Jeez. Call me the cake boss now.
Stick it up. Gotta have some lube on that thing. Gotta spit on that thing.
That girl made such a name for herself.
Oh yeah. Hey. She got rich off of it, so good for her.
Exactly.
Other than other people capitalizing on what she did, and she got to cash in on it.
that thing where somebody's singing a song and she's kind of chiming in.
Harker, Harker.
She said something else that actually they thought it was going to catch just like the hot tooth thing.
Yeah, what's good for the whole is not always good for the soul.
Yeah. She's got good sayings, that girl, man.
Yeah.
with you. I wonder how many people are going to be complaining 24 hours from now.
Oh, I'm sure the usual suspects will be.
Yeah, if there's a few figures out of the lines that I'm happy about, and a whole ton I'm not interested in collecting, I'm okay with that.
Yep. I'm not going to get mad because they're making something I don't want.
Like we said earlier, somebody might want that, so all the
Yep.
power.
It's like, I was annoyed that they made and that the only time I get annoyed when it's a really good Build-A-Figure, and I gotta buy stuff I don't want.
There were a couple of releases that I don't know who they were targeting, because I don't know if anybody who really wanted them was. Remember, like that warthog guy, the guy with the fly, or the human fly, or whatever.
Well, yeah, I got them
4 or
there.
5-pack. I don't know if anybody wanted those, but
Apparently the Warthog, the Razorback guy,
yeah.
is a Robo favorite character or something.
Oh, he is, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Happy, but didn't they say that they released him on a body that was too small?
I don't know. He's all. Actually, I like that body. It's the updated to Hyperion with the young Thor torso.
Oh, okay. I haven't even looked at those.
Which, what they should have put Cyber on. Cyber's too big. Cyber should not be on a Colossus body.
I guess it's how he was drawn a couple of times. Like, I don't know, people.
But Wolverine's short, so he just looks big.
Of course, anybody looks big near Wolverine, but hey, Sector's here. How you doing, Sector?
This may just end up being the belt, and I'll just have to trim it up and put this together as the belt.
AK saying Hasbro needs to re-release some of the gold plastic syndrome Transformers.
Oh yeah. What annoyed me was when they did the recent Transmetal 2 Megatron instead of doing Transmetal 1, because the original Transmetal 1 Megatron, they updated like the figures and stuff, suffers from like brittle plastics. It will disintegrate. There's not really, other than the design being a little bit wonky, Transmetal 2 didn't need another version so soon. I would have preferred a Transmetal 1 Megatron leader class, which would have been awesome. But no.
That was cool. She looks like a leathery material.
And you put the skull on there. I like it. I can trim it up later. Mm-hmm.
It'll be easier to trim it once it starts to harden a bit.
Yeah. It's really tacky right now.
Name with House says Hasbro Marvel Legends team needs to make an Ultraverse wave. Yeah, right. Wouldn't that be something?
I would love that, but I don't see that happening.
They own the characters, but What do you think? We're getting an updated Hulk figure? Yeah, right.
No, really. If they do a Hulk, we might get a Smart Hulk, but I'm kind of worried about how they're going to do it.
Yeah. I don't know if the 80th anniversary body's going to be Smart Hulk. If they give us a version with shoes, so he's a little taller, and a sculpted tank top.
Which I think if they do another Smart Hulk, it may be part of the Marvel vs. Capcom. We'll get that version of the Smart Hulk shirtless. Yeah. Which I would like a tank top, because that's kind of more iconic to the Smart Hulk back in the day.
Yeah, the only good thing about that is soft goods are easily acquired, but
yeah,
I kind of would like to see.
All you have to do is get like a muscular 1/6 scale tank top, and that fits them fine.
AK saying he made a recording transforming my G2 laser. Was it Laser Road Electro recently? Sadly, his chest cracked during the transformation.
Ooh.
He was crumbling apart. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's gold plastic. He's a gold plastic transformer. G2 slingshot's real bad for that too. From the Aerobots.
Oh, shit. With the price of Transformers, I'm sorry, that's not acceptable, man.
No, this is a 1992 figure.
Oh. Okay.
It is Generation 2. It was a laser rod transformer I was talking about. And that's when the gold... back before there was global positioning satellites, GPS meant gold plastic syndrome. Yeah. So when gold plastic syndrome, when like older like metallic plastics would like decay and crumble.
Almost like the translucent plastics that Toy Biz used to use.
Yeah, even more so. I mean, it will turn dust. Literal dust.
That's horrible, man.
Yeah.
Namath Health says Smart Hulk. With metal boots or without?
Metal boots. Just regular shoes, no boots. I wouldn't want any boots.
Yeah, I prefer him with shoes, but I don't think like the old.
They sometimes they did draw when he wore the jumpsuit, which, God, I hope they don't do jumpsuit version.
No,
I hated the jumpsuit Smart Hulk look. That brown jumpsuit with the tall black leather boots.
No,
he wore that one at the first of Future Perfect, which is a great story, but good. I hated that outfit.
Yeah. And he had a different type of outfit. Remember the storyline with Jarella?
Not right off.
But you remember that black? It was like black, but it showed a lot of his skin still. I can't remember. I had pictures of it. I'll look for it and I'll send it to you. But that's a different look. I just want give us a Smart Hulk, man. Just I don't care if you're gonna make him shirtless. Just make sure you put the belt on him, because I don't care if the pants are torn, because he did tear his pants like every time he got into any type of action.
Yeah. Whatever. It's like I want shoes, but I can understand not doing shoes too, because he'd lose his shoes all the time too. Because really, if you think about it, like first time he'd jump, those shoes would explode.
Yeah, you know what, name withheld. Yeah, I hear what you're saying about the brown jumpsuit. You're saying the boots seemed like metal sometimes. Yeah, I guess the way they drew them, sometimes it was a little shiny, so it did look like metal. But yeah, those are just like black leather, high leather boots on them, and
I don't want that look, man. I'd rather have him barefoot again. I don't. The only person I see wearing boots is Maestro.
I'm gonna stick these little skulls in the UV thing. Oh.
You know, sadly, I have a feeling that if we do get Smart Hulk, it's gonna just be the 80th body, with a new head and probably a belt.
Alrighty, I think that's going to be it for the night. Got the torso looking good. Did a little more sanding work after I pulled off there. I noticed a little high spot, a couple of high spots I need to knock down.
Yeah.
I'll do some more primer tonight. I think that belt's going to work. And those little filigree pieces I printed, I completely lost them. Dust in the wind. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I'm pretty well done with this. I just have to heat the shirt back up after the paint dries really good. And I'll pull the shirt back over the arms and put it back together. Not going to do anything else to it. I mean, people fix the articulation on it and stuff, but I don't really care. It's such an underscaled figure. I'm not real crazy about it.
Put him with a classic-looking, what's his name, Iron Fist, and good to go.
Yeah.
Leave him on the shelf somewhere.
With the older Iron Fist, that's on the what you call it, the Pizza Spidey.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I think that's going to be it for the night. And
yeah, name it thoughts as a belt and non-ripped pants.
well, and tomorrow night we'll be discussing all the reveals from Hasbro PulseCon. So should be an interesting show. If you want to join us, Hulk Smash, feel free to. Mm-hmm. And we'll catch y'all tomorrow. Have a good.
Thanks.
Later.